You might believe that your entrepreneurial success is about coming up with great ideas or doing the unimaginable. But most success is the result of doing the same boring things again and again. It's doing the mundane things that no one wants to do, whether it's losing weight or building a business, getting more clients, or saving up to $1 million. The process is largely boring, monotonous, and unenjoyable. In most cases, you already know what needs to be done. The challenge is getting yourself to do it. Effectively dealing with procrastination is the challenging process of getting yourself to do all the things you don't want to do. And it is actually the practice for learning how to become successful. If you can win over your procrastination, you can accomplish just about anything. Consider the process of procrastinating. You think about doing something. Isn't that how you start a task? You start with just thinking about it. Then you notice how it feels. Every thought generates an emotion or a feeling, and when it feels good, we complete the task right away. And that's why it's very easy to leave the sofa to get a big bag of chips, and not so easy to get off the couch to go outside in the summer heat and pull weeds. If it feels bad, then you don't do it. You have your own consistent ways of putting off tasks. Do you know what you do when you procrastinate? You can make a list of all the things you do when you want to avoid a task. When your feelings of putting it off feel worse than your feelings of actually doing it, you'll finally take action. You'll eventually file your taxes, you'll take out the trash, you'll make the call, or you'll work on that loan paperwork. This is a common process. Unfortunately, it doesn't work well if you're trying to get ahead in business or prevent your life from spiraling into chaos. So why don't you try this alternative method for dealing with your unpleasant tasks? When you feel bad about a task, get excited that you're being given an opportunity to learn a success skill. I know this sounds a little counterintuitive, but this is the moment that separates the men from the boys, the women from the girls, at least the most successful people from the worst procrastinators. Successful people do the difficult things. So just take a minute to sit with your feelings and notice them. Sit with your discomfort. Close your eyes and begin to breathe slowly. Notice where you physically feel the disturbance. Is it in your head? Maybe it's in your chest. Maybe it's in your gut. Try and relax that area of your body and release all the tension. Then the key here is to spend 5 minutes doing the task that you want to avoid. And anyone can handle just 5 minutes. Getting started is always the most difficult part. So become an expert on just getting started. You'll often find that you'll continue beyond your 5-minute goal. And always congratulate yourself for lasting at least 5 minutes. Then forgive yourself if you do fail. Some days you'll win, other days you'll lose. But working through discomfort and defeating your procrastination is a challenging skill to learn. Don't give up on yourself. You can do it. Procrastination is a very human habit. It's in all of us. There's little doubt that its origins were actually incredibly helpful. Poor decisions could be disastrous 10,000 years ago. Our brains had to be 100% convinced that an idea was worth doing before it would even allow us to act. Doing something today that's enjoyable just doesn't make logical sense if it can be put off until another time. Use your procrastination to succeed. Decide for yourself that right now is the right time. Use your urge to procrastinate as the jet fuel that you need for learning to be successful. It'll tell you exactly what needs to be done.